Hello there YouTube, Devin here again. And today I have another piece of equipment for you to view. This is a piece of equipment that I use basically almost every day. Now I don't use it for what it was intended for, but because it's just a good kind of everyday bag to use for pretty much anything you want. Now I use this basically to carry around my iPad for work and other little bits and bobs I would need for work every day, because it's kind of a really useful, easy to use, low profile, no thrills, kind of like me, bag. It's a bread bag, and this is specifically a Finnish bread bag. So this is the one that I use for reenacting. I actually have two of these. I have a reproduction one. This is an original one. Now, Finnish bread bags for World War II and the Cold War really are just kind of World War I style bread bags. They're not really any different. There's a couple different modifications on it, like you can see this clasp hook up here, and there's some leather kind of routing straps on it, and you could find them with two sets over here for the mess kit or one set pretty easily. There's a couple different variations of these, but they basically have been unchanged from between World War I and World War II, so like the interwar period, all the way up until well into the Cold War, probably 50 years unchanged for the most part. It's made out of a thick canvas. It has belt hooks that are suede reinforced on the back, so you can run your belt through it, or you could carry it as a shoulder bag by throwing a strap over it. This is an original Finnish strap as well, a canvas strap. Other than that, on the back there isn't really anything else going on back there. It's just two loops with button closures. But on the inside here, now you can see that this one was made in, if I open it, it's just got button closure. It's adjustable. It's got two buttons, as you can see here on the leather strap on the inside of the flap. But this one was made in 1963. There's the stamps and everything. Still basically unchanged from the World War II ones though. And then it has a 3-position strap just to kind of hold the opening closed. But other than that, it's just a big open pouch bag. There's no thrills, nothing to really go wrong or anything in here. It keeps everything relatively secure. But the reason I like this bread bag over a lot of other bread bag designs is because everything's designed to be, not only can you use this for basically whatever you want, personal effects or whatever, anything, you could use it for food. And I have one of these that is a German kind of interwar bread bag as well, that I use for grocery shopping because I work in a lot of different stores that sell food, if you don't know. So a couple of you know my job, but I'm not going to say my job on the internet. But I work in a lot of different grocery stores, essentially. So it's really easy for me to just pick up whatever I'm going to eat that night, and instead of taking a plastic bag or something, I'll just throw it in this. So it works well, which means I'm cutting down on, not that I really give a shit about the planet, to be honest, or global warming, because a lot of it you read into, yada yada, this and that. I'm not really taking a side. I understand we got to cut back on our garbage and stuff like that, so this just creates less waste. Basically, it's a reusable canvas bag, and a lot of places give you a discount for using that anyways. So, but the cool thing that I like about this canteen, not canteen, this bread bag specifically, is all these outer attachment points on it. So it has all these D-rings and everything, so you could hook whatever you want. This clasp hook here, now this clasp hook has a specific purpose, and these leather straps have a specific purpose. And what you could do is it's designed to hold your mess kit, and then you would take the leather routing strap that runs through this channel here on this Finnish mess kit, and you could run it through those leather routing straps here on the cover, on the flap of the gas mask, not the gas mask bag. You could use it for a gas mask, on the front of this bread bag. So then you have your mess kit and your bread bag all together with your food, and then on top of that, then there's this other side of the D-ring without the clasp hook, and a lot of the Finnish canteens, as you can see by this Finnish canteen here, came with a clasp hook built into the canteen, and then most of the canteen's covers would have a strap that would go down the back here, like on my Finnish glass canteen. You can see the strap that runs down the back of the cover. I just don't have a good cover for any of my metal canteens. I've been looking for one for forever. I have like 7 of these Finnish canteens made in different years and stuff like that. But that's how you would do it, and you would carry it, and it would have everything would be secured. And because they would all be leather strapped, this would be a actually fairly quiet unit because they would all be strapped to the front of the bread bag here. So then you have everything together you would need for cooking and stuff like that, all your utensils, your mess kit, which is essentially your pot and pan, and your water bottle. Very easy to get at. That's why this canteen had a clasp hook on it, so you could just get at it real easy. This would be hanging off your belt or off the shoulder strap, so you could just reach over under its clasp hook, and there you go. You have your canteen, so you could drink. And that's why I think these are a pretty effective piece of gear and everything like that. And historically, these kind of are a copy of the German World War I bread bag, and they didn't change much from that. They kind of have that same shape of a German bread bag for any of you that reenact German World War I. And they've never really changed from that because, it worked. And it's got the zinc buttons on it, all that other good jazz. Really, really kind of thick dish-type buttons, which isn't uncommon for stuff like this. Leather reinforcements wherever it needs to be, and all that other good stuff. And it's just a unique piece of gear, and you can get these for very, very cheap. And there's a ton of different designs, so you can basically get whatever you want, because some country probably made a bread bag in a design that you could use or is better for you. They have some rigid ones that are kind of rectangle shaped, like the Italian ones, and there's just tons of different versions and stuff, so you can find one that works well for you. And to be honest, they're kind of stylish for you ladies that kind of want a larger purse or something. This is the way to go. You could waterproof this canvas. You can do anything you want for it. And, if you lose it or it gets lost or it gets damaged or something, these are still pretty cheap and pretty easy to find for the most part, because most countries made them in the millions, if not billions. So that's kind of just the review here. I promised you guys I'd be coming out with some more videos here after the New Year's. Well, work hasn't really quite slowed down yet. We're still kind of hectic, even though they kind of promised me it would. So I apologize for that, but this is going to be kind of the first video here and everything like that. So I appreciate you guys very much for sticking with me here. I hope you guys buy some boots from my last video, because like I said, those got to go to make room. I've already had some other pairs show up that I bought recently that I need to make room for, so those got to go. And they're going to be way cheaper than what you guys can buy them for elsewhere. And I want them to go to a good home, and I'm giving you guys the first chance before I throw them online, and whatever doesn't go online probably gets thrown in the trash, because nobody wants boots like this. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.